It began on a hillside. It has become the world's greatest hope for eradicating cancer. It began with one man's vision. It has become the life mission of hundreds of doctors, donors, and researchers. And it began with a simple question: what's possible? The founding of the Huntsman Cancer Institute was made possible by a $125 million gift from the John M. Huntsman family. Since HCI was founded in 1995, the Huntsman family has donated approximately $400 million. Working together over the last several years, the family and the Huntsman Cancer Foundation have raised an additional $1 billion for a total investment in HCI of $1.4 billion to date.
Back in 1971, when the war on cancer was launched, it was absolutely unfathomable even to imagine what is possible today. We are now poised to change cancer care for the entire planet.
Sequencing the first human genome actually took more than a decade and cost almost $3 billion. Now we can actually do it for just a few $1,000s and in just a couple of days.
So on the one hand, you have the rapid sequencing technology, and on the other hand, the largest genetic database in the world, 18 million records right here in Utah. These are unparalleled resources, and when you combine them, it changes everything.
We've discovered more gene mutations that predict risk for inherited forms of cancer than any other institute, by far.
Because of the Utah Genetic Database, we're going to be able to discover which of those genes confer an intermediate or a medium risk for cancer. That will allow us to screen them earlier with different technologies so they aren't late stage, and we can save many, many lives that way.
To that end, we're doubling the size of our research facility. This will accelerate cancer exploration and will allow us to make leaps in understanding genetic cancers that make current advances seem small by comparison. This isn't just an opportunity of a lifetime. It's an opportunity of 1,000 lifetimes. We just happen to be at the right time and place in history to embrace it, and we're going to do it.
This is a major, major step forward. It is going to dramatically increase our research capabilities in so many critical areas. Children's cancer research, cancer genetics, cancer risk and prevention. We will also build an HCI biotechnology center with state-of-the-art equipment and expertise to support all of our research efforts.
We'll be able to search a patient's entire genome for cancer-causing genetic mutations.
And we can tailor specific cancer screening and treatment protocols based upon that patient's cancer risk and the genetic characteristics of that type of cancer.
There's a saying that forewarned is forearmed. We need to know for ourselves and our loved ones what our risks are, and so we really need to embrace the idea of knowing what our genome has in it that may put us at risk for cancer. That's why we've established high-risk cancer clinics to provide families with unusually high rates of cancer with the right resource to manage that risk.
Some of the biggest beneficiaries of this new facility will be kids. Currently, cancer is the leading disease killer of children, so the potential impact of our work is huge. It's estimated that fully 1/3 of all childhood cancers results from an inherited gene mutation. We're going to take the exceptional strength we've built in the genetics of adult cancers and apply this to cancers that affect children and adolescents.
This is an extraordinary time in human history. It is an extraordinary time in cancer research. The aspirations of thousands of heroes, cancer researchers, philanthropists, and those touched by cancer are joining together at a moment in time in which we are poised to make stunning and unprecedented impacts on this dreaded disease for patients in Utah and all over the world.
What's possible?
What's possible?
What's possible?
Earlier diagnosis, much earlier.
Unprecedented, specialized cancer care.
Better prediction of who is at risk.
Cures instead of just treatments.
Discoveries that lead the world.
Good hair days instead of no hair days. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be with my family and my 2 small kids without the treatment I received. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you to all of you. You are the incredible people who make it possible. And the most exciting thing is that we're winning the war on cancer. Every single day, we're closer to eradicating this dreaded disease.